Oh, we survived! Okay. Avon's eyes gleamed. Pleased, not surprised, but pleased. He pulls away, but keeps his distance. Of course, even if no one is there for you, I will. Promise. He shifts a bit closer to the edge of his. He shifts a bit closer to on of the what? He shifts a bit closer. The edge of his thigh now pressed to yours. Okay, jeez, I had to force that. I think I'd love that. I'd like that. You wouldn't say love. I don't think you would, unless it gains him something. His hand, still resting on your knee, moves in slow, idle circles. He spoke quietly as if the dead could hear him, smiling gently. Good. I was hoping you'd say that. I'd always keep you safe. Well, we didn't die. Yet. Like, yes, it feels like it's a yet. I wanted a never, because we would just leave. Huh. Okay, let's see what's on. Laughing slightly to ease the tension, you decide to move the topic to something more light. You both sat on the edge of the blanket, your drinks settled before you. Avon had been talking for a while, drifting from the subject of I got it. I've been here for a long time. Okay, let's go. Avon had been drinking for a while, drifting from the subject of classes to random tangents about life. So you're 25, right? Are you still in school? Yeah, I study at Denver University, working towards my master's now. Any good? Yeah, school's fine, I guess. You? Nice. I actually go to a community college at the moment. Saves money. How's the university? It's cool. Lots to do, but sometimes I just ditch and go check out abandoned places or drive around with friends. Clears my head. You laughed lightly. Which one do you actually enjoy more? Avon smirked. Both, actually. Man's gotta have hobbies other than death and whatever other illegal shit. Your smile faltered a bit at the casual way he said it. Avon's eyes flicked to you. You could tell you weren't entirely comfortable with the joke. Then, Avon then sighed and leaned back, flashing a quick smile. My bad. His voice was teasing as usual, but softer now. Uh, you wanna hear some poems? Oh my gosh, dude, he just wants to get laid at this point. I was like, what is happening? He's like, yeah, we're already here. Why not? Bruh. He's that nonchalant. This is why you don't want somebody who's nonchalant. Well written. Whoever wrote this character, amazing. You should probably genuinely just hone that skill. That's amazing. With a lot of people, like, characters are hard to design and literally keep not so over and extra, but real enough that, yeah, you know someone like this exists somewhere in the world. He's like not so over and extra and under and about it, but he's just so real enough that it's just uncanny, yet perfectly realistic. It's like not even uncanny, it's in like it's too unrealistic. It's like so real that it just hits the no way this is real, right? It's like, nah, it is. It is. He raised a brow. Uh, oh, poems? Yeah, I've got a bunch saved. He was like, if that didn't terrify you, let me tell you a little about Edgar Allan Poe. This my man. This is my main man right here. Avon hummed, sitting up and already unlocking his phone. Right, it literally says poems. Is that like a spooky person? Oh, it's like a person who's hung? In no way. In Minecraft. Okay, don't take it on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Renee's actually heard some of these before. Why don't you? Oh, she doesn't like him. I was like, why don't you? Yeah, she has a really good mind. She's doing some stuff, but hey, we do not judge yet because we don't know her. You nodded and smiled. Sure then. He scrolled for what he was searching for and began reading. The first one was raw, almost uncomfortably so, about being a desperate child who always felt like an intruder in his own home. Avon searched your face for a reaction. Oh, he knows what he's doing. This guy obviously knows what he's doing. He's just insane. You smiled in interest. Your face didn't move. You frowned in disapproval. I feel like if we say our face didn't move, we're not entirely gonna, like, die or something, but it's like, yeah, we're probably gonna end up dead. Probably. I don't know. My face didn't move, I'll be honest. My face didn't move. It was like, oh, okay. The second one was darker. It was about teenage years, adrenaline filled, defiance ridden, and drenched in trouble. It was full of the excitement only committing a crime could give. Avon searched your face for a reaction. Didn't move. Oh wait, I actually did make a facial expression. Damn it. Okay. Damn. I was like, Oh, okay. Okay, interest. Sorry. I'm just gonna say what I've like what's happening. The third and last one felt like it was about someone older. It held the same trouble. It held the same trouble as the last, perhaps even worse. But it was heavy and reflective. What? The last one felt like it was about someone older. It held the same trouble as the last, like the teenage one, perhaps even worse. But it was heavy and reflective. Avon searched your face for a reaction. I did move my face. Yeah, I did was like, oh, really? Okay, I kind of just made that, face. Hmm. I just, if anything. When he finished the last line, his voice lingered in the air for a moment before he spoke again. I wanted to be a good person once. Maybe I was. But it was so long ago, I'm not sure anymore. Guess that's what shitty parents and no interest in safety does to you. You sat there and thought, and that's when you noticed the soft patter around you. It had started to rain, the thick leaves above your heads shedding most of it. At least we're under a good tree. You muttered as you two watched the droplets fall past the edge of the blanket. Silence hung between you until you nudged him. Keep talking. He didn't look at you at first, but then his eyes scraped slowly to the corner, glancing over at you. Do you ever want to disappear? You stared in momentary shock. Uh, there's a song that I'm trying to think of, and I don't remember it exactly. What kind of question is that? Have you ever wanted to disappear? Okay, there it is. I run away. Monastery. Okay, there it is. What kind of question is that? No, dude, what the fuck? I mean, weird question, that's for sure. But sometimes, not in a literal sense, of course. More like just taking a break from everything, a restart. I think we all need it now and then. True, true. I mean, kinda, yeah. Things get hard sometimes. Sorry if that was probably kind of dark. I'm the second one. Sometimes you just want to disappear and run away and go. I mean, weird question, that's for sure. But sometimes, not in the literal sense, of course. More like just taking a break from everything, a restart. I think we all need it now and then. Avon looked in shock momentarily but smiled. You're quite thoughtful, huh? Nah, I'm just human. It's called I need a vacation once in a while. I was like, no. You laughed, mainly at his observation. I am? I guess it was a bit deep, huh? Avon stopped you with a small shake of his head. No, not at all. I'm actually glad you thought about it. Shows character. He looked at him, not sure if that said character was a good thing or not. It's a good thing. He's like, I wouldn't want to kill you. Seemed like chill. Like a chill or something. I'm just gonna probably not leave you entirely alone, but like leave you alone in a way. He doesn't want guidance, so anyone was like, oh, maybe he probably needs guidance. No, he don't. He don't want that shit. He don't want none of that. Oh, wow. Avon rolled his eyes. It's a good thing. I like it. People like that show something other than surface level. What? Other than surface level, that is. You thought for a moment. I get you. People can kind of see one side of the coin without bothering to see the other. Avon smiled. It seemed genuine. More genuine than any smile throughout this entire date. The rain that splattered around you grew heavy, thunder cracking angrily in the distance. The trees that once saved you from getting your clothing soaked now did a little to help filter out the rain. The blanket around you both was also soaking. What? You didn't want us to leave. That's hilarious. F word. Like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was us. I thought it was him. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn. I didn't think it would rain. I heard Buttercup's angels being like, get out now. Like, go home. Leave. You need to pack your bags and move. You are getting a new job. You're moving. You're changing your name and everything. Let's go. That's hilarious. You stood up quickly, trying to block your face from the rain. Avon looked around quickly and grabbed your arm. Come on. Oh no, it's him. Come on. He swiftly pulled you underneath a stone hedge that led into what seemed like a mausoleum. You both looked. You both leaned your bags. Why? You both leaned. The spacing kind of just threw me off. Sometimes this font, I swear. It's a font. You both leaned your backs against the stone wall, catching your breath. After a few moments, you turned to look at each other. You both couldn't help but laugh at the situation. Thanks! Thanks, it's quick thinking there. Yeah, wouldn't want my, date to get wet, would I? He's like my prey. Like my prey. He was about to say it. My sacrificial. Oh, I'm kidding. Wringing out the hair. Wringing out his hair, he took out of his okay. Wringing out his hair, out, he, he took it out. Oh my gosh, this took hair looks so weird to me. I don't know. It's like a too okay. It's like too okay. I swear. Wringing out his hair, he took it out of his ponytail and buttered himself. I had to force that one. He shook his hair out and massaged his scalp, allowing the locks to fall along his shoulders, letting out a content hum. A content hum. Content. Sorry. Much better. He smiled at you playfully, teasing you. You're shivering. Yeah, I guess the blanket can't do much when it's wet, can it? You laughed, pulling your arms closer to your body. If you want, I can hold on to you. We could keep each other warm. Just till the rain calms down enough to walk to the car. This guy do what he wanted. Hold me? You suddenly feel warm already. Avon let out a sorry. Oh god, sorry. A guffaw. He let out a guffaw. A guffaw. Wow, a guffaw. At your flustered face. Okay, let me know what that means. I was like a flabbergasted over here. Okay. The more we learn, the more you read, the more you learn. Yeah. Hold you. Come here. Don't make it awkward. He pulled you closer into his chest. He was warm, and his cologne brought a sense of comfort. This is a dangerous situation with a dangerous person. I don't even know. Yo, his eyes look like he's got like what's that? The shouting gun actually. Look at that. Yo, that's so neat. I did not see that before. I think it was a coloring thing, but yeah, it really looks like he has the whole shouting gun on. Like the circular swirly one. I forgot what it's called, so I'm just saying that. Okay. Same as the blanket did. It almost made you relax against your will, keeping you inhaling and steady. You didn't entirely notice it before, but despite his frame, he seemed well built. His heartbeat, despite everything, was steady. You looked up at him as he smiled down at you. Better? Quickly, you turned your head away, bashfully. Yeah, actually, a lot warmer now. Your gaze made its way back up towards him. The way his wet strands of hair clung to his neck and curtained around his face made you blush. Getting a closer look, I swear. It sounds like it. This sounds like I'm gonna need to censor some stuff pretty soon. Okay. I hope not, because that means a lot more extra stuff for me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's fine. I don't remember what is happening in this. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember. Let's just go. I'm just like, I'm trying to remember the synopsis. I don't remember anything. First time game amnesia nearly gave me a panic. Getting a closer look, you locked onto his eyes. They almost made you forget where you were for a moment. The way the red rings pulsed ever so slightly. It was hard not to get lost in such unique irises. Dude has Tsukuyo. Not Tsukuyo, not that. He is activating his Sharingan right now. We're in trouble. Buttercup, you're in trouble. Uh, um, you fell over your words. Mouth suddenly dry. Something caught your eye? Or is something on my face stuff? His voice was soft and sultry, slipping into your ears like silk. What? Wait, Dove? Avon chuckled at your confused face. Mm, mm-hmm. Dove. Like, oh, excuse me. Like a morning dove. Oh, I see. Seems so dark. At most. It's sweet in its own way, I guess. Avon brought his hand to your face and wiped away a stray hair that clung to it. Your cheeks are so warm. Do you like that name, Dove? What? No, I did, but that's not why. It's just that we're super close. Avon cocked his eyebrows slightly. Not used to it, Dove? Duh. This is messing. You didn't say anything. And he let out a sigh. Oh, he let out a sigh, often thought, letting his hand find its way back to your waist. He simply stared off into the rain and back at you. When he looked back at you, he gave you a gentle smile, but it slowly fell. You two waited out the heavy rain patiently, eventually sitting against the wall in your own spaces. He scrolled through his phone, as did you, just enjoying each other's company as the rain passed. And as soon as it did, the rain turned into gentle sprinkles. He checked his phone for the time and sighed. It's getting hella late, huh? I guess I should drive you back home. You looked up at him. Shit, you're right. Avon stood and brushed his clothes off and nodded his head for you to follow him back to the pathway to the entrance of the cemetery. What about the rest of the stuff? Avon glanced over his shoulder and shook his head. I'll come clean it later. Let's just worry about getting you home for now. You nodded in agreement and followed him down the path to the entryway of the cemetery. Finally back at his car, he opened his door and got in. It was like he was lost in thought. I don't want to prematurely celebrate. I don't want to do it. My heart is like, oh my god. Oh, I'm like, no, wait a minute. Oh, it's like, oh, like what? You took it as a sign to get in as well and finally settled in with a sigh. You were glad the rain stopped so soon. The date was getting weirder and weirder by the second. As you relaxed, you took out another thing, a long switchblade, and placed it on the what? He took it out. Okay. As you relaxed, he took out another thing, a long switchblade and placed it on the control panel before starting up the car. Did did you always have that? He clicked he clicked in his seatbelt, looking at the switchblade, then at you. Yeah, I keep it on me in case anything bad happens. Making his way out of the parking lot, he didn't really talk for the rest of the ride. He was just thinking. His face looked like it carried regret, like a lost opportunity. But he was still polite and spoke occasionally for the sake of things not being awkward. You two arrived at your place and he got out of the car to watch you walking. Thanks for the date and driving me home. Yeah, of course. Rain was a killer, though. You glanced down at your rain damped clothes. A little rain never killed anybody. I guess you're right. You probably could argue otherwise. Well, tonight was nice, Buttercup. I'll let you inside and get settled. You smiled and nodded, turning on your heel and walking inside your place. After that, you two barely talked, just here and there. Oh, we survived! Okay, okay. But it never went any further than that, and neither did the connection. Even when you two did see each other in person, it felt as if you were looking for the perfect mask. What do you mean, mask? You did push one day, however, asking what was wrong. But when you did, he had nothing more to say other than a small laugh and, don't you? Oh, don't know? You're just kind of boring sometimes, you know? Thank you. I strive for it. It keeps me alive. And so you left it at that. Ending one, you bore me to death. There's four endings. I'll take it gladly. I'll take it gladly. Gladly. To be continued. Wait, there's more? Thank you for playing Date at the Cemetery Chapter 1. Be sure to rate the game here. Oh, to say future updates. Okay. Whoa! Okay, there's a gallery. I keep forgetting to check out some of these gallery things. So we got the simple one. I do believe I did want to play with some of the other ones, but I just wanted to be honest. I'd rather bore him to death, honestly. I was like, I don't want this type of person around. I'd rather just know him, and that's it. Dang, that was neat. Dang, the character development is fire, though. It's powerful. If you, the person who made this, you are that person. Take no offense to what I said at all. Don't worry about it. I've just had my own personal close calls with a lot of things in life, and well, I can say life is very generous in that way. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Maybe not, maybe not. I actually want to see some more of this. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's chapter one, right? So, there's gonna be more. I look forward to it. Let's go. Wow, let's go.